Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account. We're going to be picking up a couple bundles in here, seeing exactly what they give us. We waited to actually pick anything out of the visiting merchant with these deluxe bundles. Big reason was we wanted the bonuses out of the temporal feedback. So we're going to actually be able to, and in this video, we're going to be looking over at the temporal rift. I'm going to show you the beginning teams that I'm using that do work incredibly well at the beginning, but I'm hoping with a couple of these bundles, I think it's going to give us a discounted amount based on a percentage. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick this one up. Getting the cards, guys, that's an incredibly cheap price. As the small purchasers or the whales, dolphins, whatever, there we go. So we do pick up some cards out of there. It gives us a 10% discount off of this bundle. Now, a lot of players were wondering if it was off of the bundles that we have down here. It is not, guys. It is off of the bundles that we actually have. And you can see that bundle, when I did the purchase, it did go away. So that one did vanish. I'm going to pick up this one as well. So we got some Stargazer cards, and we also picked up some time emblems, which again, temporal feedback, going to be very cool to see because that is going to give us 20% off the bundle. But again, this primary one for one Hypogen hero, or excuse me, one Celestial hero, in my opinion, not worth it. Even at the 30% off, for what you get in here, it's not really worth it. If they gave us the opportunity to pick up some more cards, things of that nature, I would definitely do it. But I know those two bundles were pretty good. In addition, guys, the monthly, you can see we have a couple more days. These are ones that I always buy religiously. So monthly card, deluxe monthly card, I do purchase out of here again on a regular basis. And then we also do have one more that I'll show you, or essentially two more that I'll show you that we do out of here, being, again, a small time spender. I usually do not do anything like buying those time emblems or the cards. It is a special month, guys. It is around Christmas. We need one more small purchase in here for the Google Play. I'm not sure even what it gives us. But Noble Society, I do not get the Regal rewards. I do not get actually either of the Regal rewards, but I do get the Champions of Espria, as you can see right here. And then I also do get the Twisted Bounties. Those are the other two that I purchase out of here. I do not get anything else. It is usually Twisted Bounties, Champions of Espria, both monthly cards, and that's it. We usually do not buy anything else. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to spend 99 cents because I think this is going to count as the last purchase for the Google Play Store. And they give you a little bit of a rebate, which is pretty cool. So some of those dollar packs that I did buy, I have actually purchased a couple different places just because they do give you a little bit of incentive. So that gives us, again, more cards. I'm going to save these cards till we do our live stream. That way we got some more time emblems. We do have some more Stargazer cards. We've been grinding them a lot out of the tower. So let's take a look, guys. The Temporal Rift, again, this is the good time to buy it because of the feedback. Boom. Right there, guys. We get 2,700 to start, which is huge, guys. Not only getting our, and it's going through, coming over here at the beacon, not only getting our cores out of here, but just getting the sheer essence out of here makes a big difference. Now in here, guys, I go with a very systematic. So I do Warrior, Ranger, Support. So I'll actually go, I'll level up my Warrior a little bit. And I believe 3 is as far as we can take it right now. I'll do 3, 3. Support, I leave a little lower by design. So I'll do Warrior, Ranger, and Support. That should allow me to level up all 3 of them. And that's it. We'll go through systematically. It leveled them up to 5. That's as far as we can go. So we're going to stop right here, guys. I'm literally just hopped down here to unlock that. So once we do gain a little bit of levels, you can see we're at level 1 right here. We'll be able to move these past 5. So we should have no problem running through this Temporal Rift. I know you have to get to level 2 to get through here to do the autos, guys. So that is our goal. Day number 1, you want to hit Rift floor 50, 100, 150. They're kind of the tough stop points. Honestly, you probably want to get 100 floors through is what you're thinking. So to do that, guys, I use the original version of Taylene. We do the Awakened version of Solus. And these are my teams. These are teams that I've used in the past that have worked incredibly well. So building out the twins. We also do have Rowan in here, which he is right there. And then we also do have Aziz in here, the original version of Aziz. Now, looking at this team, guys, it is pretty much a little bit of a difference from the God tier comp, which is an old school comp that we ran in here. So we have support, 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 support. That is right, guys. That team is comprised of 5 support heroes, which means in the very beginning, if you're running a team similar to this, even if you don't have, if you have another support in there for some of the back lines, this is going to be easy to make progression early because of the build in the tree. Now, the other one that I do, guys, is Honesta in the Awakened version of Brutus. Now, again, looking even at my free-to-play account, I have 2 Awakened Heroes built, which if you're building the Awakened Heroes, guys, Solus and Brutus should absolutely be the 2 that you're building. Now, we do have Merlin in here, of course, damage mitigation. We have healing. We're going to put Halos in here as, again, some more support. Then we're going to do Joan of Arc. Now, Joan of Arc's utility, guys, super, super high in her abilities. She has attack boost, she has defense boost, she has healing, she has stunning. So looking here, guys, between the shielding and the healing and the stunning, we have warrior, warrior, support, support, support. So I mean 5, 6, 7, 8 support heroes in here, followed by 2 warriors. That's all we're going to run in this beginning, again, to really get this set. So we'll run our first team, and I think, you know what, I'm going to go with my second team in here. Pet choices, honestly, if you're running a single damage dealer such as the Awakened version of Brutus, I would definitely go with the dragon. Since we're just well-rounded team, I'm going to go ahead and put the Winged Lion in there. Again, just kind of that well-rounded team in there. And then we're going for some more support, support, support. Just like we've seen in the past, guys. SP effect, of course, going to make a big, big difference within here. And we should have no problem running through here. And you can auto it, guys. I love the ability to auto it. We can go through here. I'm going to get Brutus, some artifacts, and this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, guys, just because, again, we want to get to the point of being able to auto this. Once you get to auto this, with the changes that we've seen to this, there is absolutely no reason in, again, playing AFK Arena on a regular basis, but there is no reason you should not be using your rewind attempts, guys. Even if, you know, it's difficult to get through a couple stages, what it is, there's absolutely no reason, again, that the rewinds should not be used at this point. Now, originally, I would go through and probably use, just because of the sheer amount of time, I would go through and probably use about 30 rewinds every week before they reset. Again, looking at where we are now, with the ability to auto rewind heroes that have died, again, there's not much of a reason that you shouldn't be able to do these. Now, with this mode, guys, and again, a lot of players have, we've kind of talked through it quite a bit. When you look at this game mode and you look at the sheer amount of time that it does take you to go through here, farm badges, to actually make progression in this game mode, does take a little bit of time. But when you put it in perspective of the time and effort that it takes to run through the campaign, this game mode is, God, probably 10 times, if not more, more rewarding than we see running the campaign. If you're going to spend time, if you're going to go through 5 stages in the campaign, because we can auto this, because we can rewind this, this should be your primary focus when the Rift is up. Again, just because of the sheer rewards. Not only that, guys, is when we start getting the bosses, the further that you push in here, I mean, short of going to the top 1%, the whale territory of putting a lot of money into this game, the further you push, the more resources you're going to get, the faster that you can progress up these tower floors or up these rift levels, the better you're going to be because of the return you're getting. So again, it is really the big driving reason why I've said kind of from the beginning, you have to push the Rift, guys. You have to. Loot wise, it's insane. Last season we got through, I'm not sure what that is, but last season we got through like 650 floors, maybe 650, 660. By the time we got to the end, and if I would have pushed it again with the rewinds, I feel like we could have definitely made some more progression in there. But path of least resistance, and I've said this from the beginning, guys, you want to get to the absolute easiest team. The easiest team that you could fight in here is the team you do want to fight. There we go. We just have Rowan. We're already getting into the level 2 badges. And a lot of you guys should be doing exactly what I am right now, guys, is just farming this rift. We want to get over at least probably the level 50. You can see we're getting to the level 2s right now. So replacing our level 1 badges with our level 2 badges. Phoenix Afterglow, even though no one's died, guys, that's a free level. That is a free floor level we get right there, which means going to be a lot easier moving through here and going forward. There's a point where those make a big difference when resurrecting heroes, things of that nature. But overall, still being early, it's going to, and there we go, guys, already at level 3 badges. I know we're going to get stuck at 5, but that's okay. That's okay, because once we do a couple more levels, because of those purchases that we did in here, it's going to make a big difference on how fast I can literally run through here. Some players I've seen are already at 250. I think I already seen some players at floor 250 in here, which is to me just absolutely insane. But I'm assuming if you bought everything out at the beginning, it would be very, very easy to kind of push through here. But we're almost 20 floors through at this point. Again, you can see the little glowing down here. That is the heroes that is going to actually benefit from a higher level badge. That's why they're glowing in the bottom, if you didn't know. Brutus in here, guys, is just a monster. Go through here. All right, Blessed Realm. Again, free floor. One random hero will get some energy back. That also gives us quite a bit when you look at resources. So trying to get to level 2 in here, guys, again, going to make a big difference with the resources. And I'm wondering how far we can push. How far we can actually push in here before we kind of hit a wall. I feel like they can only carry us so far. And I know last time we did the same. We kind of hit a brick wall right around floor, I think it was 100. I think we were about 100 floors in, and we hit the wall. Now, a lot of players are also saying that the boss in here, so the new boss that is in the Temple Rift, I believe it's a Raven, has been causing some problems for a lot of different players. A lot of players have said it's been difficult to get through the new boss. These again, leveling up another badge, already at 3. $50 floors is my goal tonight. Again, if we can get to the auto battles, make it incredibly fast. And if you noticed, even last season, when you auto this, it uses a very specific algorithm, and that is why a lot of players have said it makes more sense to kind of do it themselves. But again, it depends on how much time and effort you really do want to put into this game mode. For me, if I have to use my rewinds, if I have to use the resets, I'm not going to spend the time and effort to do that much into it, just because, again, the time factor that this is going to take. 29 floors, guys. Like I said a little bit earlier, the loot that's in here is phenomenal. So even here, they're all worse badges. We'll just go ahead and skip that. Another Blessed Realm. Go, we'll pick up some more energy out of this one. That's what we're looking for, guys. How close are we? So 30 floors already. Look at the loot. I think the Misty Valley's got some good loot, guys. If you're pushing 600 floors in here, which we're at 281, 375. Yeah, if you're pushing a couple hundred floors in here, guys. The loot in here is phenomenal. And I believe this is the 4th season. I think we're looking at the 4th season now. And there we go, guys. Level 4 badges. Now, where we are based on levels right now, we're capped at level 5. We can get to level 5 badges. And then again, I feel like the resets are going to hit a point that we're not going to be able to make any more progression. Enemies already up to level 4 and 5 badges, so a little bit of a mix in there. Go level 5 badge on Brutus. Literally just amplifies the stats. Level 4 there for Honesta. And look at that, guys. A Zelo? Brand new sub to the channel. Very cool to see when we're recording, popping some subs in there. Another one with Halos. I think at the end of this one, we might be on level 2. Again, when you hit that 2nd level, guys, this goes straight auto. And I want to see exactly how far, see double difficult floors, but I want to see how far we can push through this. And of course, guys, fighting Zolrath in here is just a nightmare. I literally probably the worst one that I do not want to fight in here. As much as I hate him in the campaign, I hate him even more in a Rift. When you have 1 or 2 Zolraths and a team of 5, it's a pain in the butt to redo over and over and over and over again. Again, 2 difficults in here. Going the Grievous route. Get a new badge there for Solus. We go most of the 40 floors, so even right here's 40. We'll go ahead and restore. Boom, another 20. Look at that, followed by an afterglow. Again, another just free floor right there. All right, so how close are we? 4 more, guys. That should be 1 more floor. Be able to level up a couple more beacons. Got those level 5 badges. Go, Joan goes from 3 to 5. Boom, level 2. There we go. We got some new badges in there. Got some new, let's see. We're Fountain of Time. All right, guys, the Temple Beacons. There we go. So we should be able to level them up a little bit more. Ranger Warrior. Five more levels. And then here, of course, Phoenix Afterglow, number you can resurrect. These only need 1. Definitely pick these up, guys. Those are 2 that are going to help you pretty good when you're going through here. Again, these ones I'm going to leave right now. I want to save my resources. But now we get into kind of the speed running of the floors. We're going to auto battle. We're going to rewind 100 times. Stop when a hero dies, guys. Let's see where we can go. We have 200 rewinds. We're going to burn 100 of them in here. And of course, the AI is just going to pick the badges through here. I'm going to be interested to see where this goes. Literally just on 1 run. I wonder how far this can go. Because I'm thinking with 100 rewinds in there, even to get the RNG to work, I feel like there's going to be a point where if we get through another 10 or 15 floors, we're going to have to probably stop, I'm assuming, and then continue or build up some beacons. Actually build up some beacons for where we're at. Because if we grind and we hit level 3, guys, it's going to allow us to move those beacons up a little bit. And also move the badges up. All right, guys, so I'm going to let this run. Let's see exactly where it comes in. I'm going to literally just let it run for a little bit. I'll come back, I'll finish up the video, and we'll see. There's the Realm of Decimation, guys. There is the new boss. The Raven boss, which I think it's just going to probably go through and kill. Boom, there we go. Got our curse badge right there, but that gave us 200 experience, 200 essence. So if you can get through 50 floors, guys, that makes a big difference. But again, I'm just going to let this run. I want it to run all 100 rewinds as well. So I'm going to let it just sit and run, and then we'll come back and we'll check it out. All right, guys, so after a grind last night within the Temple Rift, we managed to clear out 100 floors using 100 rewinds. So it did stop right here. And what I think happened was it got to the point of using our rewinds. Since I didn't have a second team in here, it didn't stop. It just kept going through the rewinds with the first team. But overall, very hard to make progression at this point. Even looking at the power deficiency between the team that we're utilizing and the other team, because we had a couple that we kind of set in here, a couple teams that kind of worked, I guess, because we had Halos in here, we had Joan in here, and we had Merlin in here. So this is the team that I had been running in here. Now the second team, as you can see, is not set, meaning that when we came in here, it didn't, or it might have tried to continue and couldn't continue, or vice versa. But looking at, they're almost doubled up on power, guys. We have all level 7 badges right now because that is the highest level we can get. And then auto battle, we went through again. We went through 100 rewinds, and I like that it halves it. You can see, guys, once we have everything set, I also couldn't make any more progression in the beacon. So the beacon, we are still locked at level 3. And this is where a lot of players have kind of hit that wall like we were talking about, is once you hit floor 100, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get through here, just for the simple fact that the badges that we don't have, and I put this on slower, we're going to have to go through and I'm gonna auto battle this, or do my manual battle this, so I can put on 4 times speed. And there we go, guys. So there is 101. Again, level capped with level 7 relics or badges, so we're not going to be able to make any more progression. So difficult in here, but we should be able to again continue this, guys, with another 50 rewinds and just really let it run. Sad to see again that it stopped at that level 100 point. That was just a stopping point naturally. And again, it went through and it used 100 rewinds, even though it was stuck at that point, which again is pretty sad to see. That they're going to have to tweak that a little bit. But 100 floors down, guys. I'm hoping with what we have going on today, we can make it to 150. But again, we're going to have to get some more levels on here so we can raise the beacon up. Also, we need some levels so we can get the higher badges. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.